Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for all things beauty, hair, fashion, and lifestyle. It's your girl, Lady M here, and in today's video, I am going to be doing a review, first impressions, demo, comparison, and we're talking about the Les Beiges Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream by Chanel. This is their newest shade and it's 10 Deep. So yeah, before we get into today's video, if you aren't subscribed, then make sure that you hit the subscribe button down below. And if you are subscribed but you're not getting notified when I upload videos, then make sure you hit that notification bell down below. All right, so let's get into today's video where I'm gonna be demoing, giving you my thoughts, and I have some thoughts, okay? So let's do it. Let's get into today's video. All right, so I'm excited today because I am going to be testing out the new Chanel Les Beiges Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream, and this is in SOLEIL 10 Deep Bronze. So this is supposed to be the darker shade. Opening up, obviously, this is what it looks like. This is the Chanel packaging. On the back, it has the information on the product. I'm going to open it. I'm going to compare it to a couple other cream bronzers, and immediately I have already talked about this one, the SOLEIL Body Face and Body Bronzing Balm, that I feel like is a complete dupe for the Chanel one. So I have been using this one. Obviously it's not new, but you can see the colors kind of look similar. So I'm gonna do some swatches today just to kind of compare this to a couple other products, and then I'm going to demo actually applying the product. Smells amazing. Smells like the regular fragrance foundations that also have a smell. So first thing that I'm gonna do is I am going to compare the SOLEIL. I just scooped up some here and I'm going to put it right there on my hands so you guys can see what that color looks like. So that is the SOLEIL Body Bronze Face and Bronzing Balm, and that is that color. And then I'm going to dip into the Chanel one. So this is the Chanel. Show you guys that I just scooped it, and I'm going to compare it to So those are the colors. Obviously the SOLEIL Body one is a little bit darker. And then I am also gonna compare it to the color that is to the Patrick Ta. The Patrick Ta is supposed to be deeper. I used it in my last video, the Patrick Ta video. And at first I didn't think it was showing up. I was like, oh my God, is this gonna work? But then I added the powder on top and it was amazing. So I have it right here. If I could open it. So this is what the Patrick Ta looks like. It has the powder and the cream. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the cream on my scoopy thing, and then I'm going to swatch that underneath. Wow, the SOLEIL. So oh my God. So the top one is the Chanel, the middle one is the SOLEIL, and this one is the Patrick Ta. So that's interesting because when I put the Patrick Ta on, I didn't think it was gonna work. So my question is this Chanel gonna show up on my face? I have two more creams I already know that the Denona Myricks is gonna be dark because it's Denona Myricks. So that's the color, you guys. Just for comparisons, I'm going to just go ahead and like, oh my God, I took up too much. I'm going to swatch that. I'm gonna put this one under the Patrick Ta. And this is probably like the darkest one that I have. So that one is the Denona Myricks. I'm just blending that out. So that's the Denona Myricks. Oh my God. And then I am going to compare it with the Kaja. Now you guys know that I love this Kaja Bento Trio. It has a cream bronzer on the bottom that I love and I use pretty regularly on my channel. So that's the Kaja, and I'm gonna put that one under the Denona Myricks as well. And these are so creamy. They just blend so nice. So I have varying degrees of colors here. So this is, the bottom is the Kaja. Then the next one is the Denona. Then we have Patrick Ta. Then we have the Face Soul Body. And then this is the Chanel on top. Oh, I don't know, guys. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the Soul on one side and no, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so let's test out this Chanel. We already have comparison swatches, so we kind of already see what the color is like. So let's see what it looks like on the face. Okay, so I have my LYS bronzer and I have the Chanel right here, and I'm gonna bring you guys in so that you guys can see what it do. So I'm just tapping the brush in and I have it on here. Now, what? I don't see it, but I'm just gonna keep working it in. I do see a little something something right there in the corner, right there. Oh boy, Chanel, what in the name? Okay, so then let me just keep building it up. Okay, now I see it. Do you guys see it? I see a little something something. And then I'm just gonna put it on my forehead. Maybe I'll get it there. And I know that this is not supposed to be that super intense kind of, you know, product. And I do see it a little bit on my forehead. So I am getting a little bit of warmth, a little bit of bronzing going on in my forehead area. So I guess I just expected it to be a little bit more intense. And this is supposed to be tan and deep. Huh? Okay, I'm gonna put it on the other side and see what we're working with, I mean, it's there, it's just barely there. But again, when you're working with these kinds of products, it's not going to be in your face. So if that's kind of what you're looking for, then you're not gonna get it with these products, these higher end products. And for the powder bronzer today, I am actually gonna use LYS. I just got the bronzer, and so that's what I'm gonna use today for my bronzer. Okay, so I got it on. I buffed it out. I'm buffing it out around my face. So yeah, that is what it's looking like. Definitely not something that you can just kind of go on your own with. Like if you kind of just want a barely but there kind of look, I don't think this is going to be that product for our skin tone. So here we have it. I don't know what to do, guys. It's there. So let me set the rest of my face and come back and finish out with the product, okay? Okay, so as I mentioned, I have the LYS bronzer and I'm going to use that. This is Strength and this is Dark and this is their No Limits bronzer. And this is the color that it looks like. So I'm gonna use my Huda brush. This is the bronzer brush from Huda. And whoa. Okay. That looks really good. Now I'm just gonna buff it out. I wonder if I can just kind of build it up in the outer corner. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like I have a patch. I'm just gonna take it and kind of build it up right here in the outer corner. But I think it worked well. I just need to go in with some blush, which I'm probably gonna do here. But this is about the bronzer. So I'm gonna take this, go on my forehead. Oh yeah, this works. And let me just buff that out. Nice. So there we go. Ooh. So looking good, guys. I like the color. These two colors go together pretty nicely. I think the Chanel is so neutral that you definitely need to pair it with something that's not so neutral. With maybe not something that's so neutral, but something that's kind of neutral to kind of give you that nice bronze look, because the Chanel is really, really neutral. So I look snatched. What do you guys think? I'm gonna look in this mirror here. And I had setting powder on under my eyes. So now I'm just trying to buff everything out. And definitely for this, I'm going to go in with powder. And I never really go in with powder, but I'm gonna go in with some powder to kind of help snatch the my whatever my jaw, to kind of give it a little bit more definition. But that is both bronzers. I am going to, just while you guys are here, just take my sponge, get some powder and just kind of cut the cheek out. So just to give me a little bit more, and I never really do this, but I feel like I needed to do this today with this bronzer. All right, so that's that. I'm going to do my eyes, finish the rest of my face, and I'll come back and give you my final thoughts on the Chanel bronzer. Okay, guys, so I am back. I finished my complete face. I wasn't gonna do blush at first, but then I thought, okay, well, if I really wanted to kind of see how the product worked with other products, then I needed to kind of do my face as I would any other time. And I have to say that I really I really like the bronzer. I paired it again with something that was very neutral, which I think is key with the bronzer, so that you don't get that muddy, because it is cream. And so sometimes when you go on with, you know, a powder on top of a cream and the undertones are different, you end up with looking kind of cray cray. So I paired it with the LYS matte bronzer, and I mean, I really like it. And I also paired it with the Pat McGrath blush in Paradise Venus. And I really like it. Like, it's definitely kind of that barely, but they're kind of bronzer. And that's what bronzer is supposed to do. Bronzer is supposed to bring warmth back to the skin. So if people are looking for something to be like a contour, this is not a contour. I think you can get more contour from the other palette, the other bronzers that I swatched earlier. So by looking at those colors, you can totally get more of a contoured look than a bronzer. Bronzer is just supposed to add warmth back to the skin, and I feel like I totally have that from the products. Like, I really like the way that it came out. It was creamy, it was smooth, it blended so easily into my skin. I did have to kind of work with it, you know, build it up a little bit, just to kind of get it to where I felt like I could see, you know, like something going on. But other than that, I totally liked it. I think if you are looking for something less pricey, then this Soul Body Bronzer from ColourPop is amazing. This is in the shade Deep. So that is a good dupe, in my opinion, of that Chanel bronzer. But all in all, I feel like, you know, just bear in mind that if you're gonna pick this up, and if you're like darker than me, then I would not even bother. I do feel like they could have came out with 2 shades. Like, this could have been like, you know, medium deep and then a deeper shade. To let it work, you know, for a deeper skin tone. So if you're a lot darker than me, then I don't even think that it's going to work. You saw the swatches and the color that it had. So I think that they really need to continue to expand this line, because it is an amazing product. And I feel like, you know, just to be more diverse, that they could take this to like in the 400s a little bit, because this is $3.95. And so they could do a dark deep, because this is a tan deep. They could do a medium deep and then a dark deep or something. I don't know, but definitely need to extend this a little bit. But all in all, I give it thumbs up. Again, if you're looking for something that is like, then that is not it. But if you're looking for just, you know, this is perfect for that no makeup look, or if you're wearing like a tinted moisturizer and you don't want to look overdone, then this is a good product for that. And then if you're, you know, wanting to get that snatched look, then you want to use the other options that I swatched in the earlier part of the video. So yes, that is my thoughts on the Chanel Cream Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. So yes, guys, that is my thoughts on that. Thank you for joining me in today's video. Again, if you aren't part of the Lady M fam, then make sure that you take the time to hit that subscribe button down below. That way you become part of the Lady M fam. And while you're there, make sure you turn on your notification bells to be notified whenever I upload new videos. All right, guys, thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.